It's at my old man's service station, probably around 92, I think, with Andy Lawson, my go-kart engine builder, and also built the chassis as well. So actually, yeah, it is 92. There's a trophy. It's got 1992 on it. So yeah, I've still got that trophy at home. And yeah, Andy was a pivotal guy in my career. Very, very clever. Again, another unsung hero that was very influential. So yeah, state champion was quite cool then. So yeah, and the suit was made by a friend of ours. So pretty. Not much imagination there in the old suit, but she worked and did the job. So nice memories in that one for sure. Yeah, cracking memories here. Adelaide Grand Prix in '95. So winning the race, my last 1600 race. Yeah, Yellow Pages as well. So yeah, it was a lot of great people that have been in my career, and they're still here at Bahrain this weekend. So yeah, nice touch. And yeah, I remember meeting Michael Schumacher that weekend too, I think, for the first time. So a lot of incredible memories with that great car. Yeah. Yeah, not so good memories with this one. Yeah, very dramatic. Lucky to walk away from it, obviously. Dangerous cars at the time. There was a lot of guys having these type of accidents. We lost Michele Alboreto, unfortunately, as well, in a similar type of crash with the rear puncher. So dangerous cars, and yeah, we paid some tricky penalties in that era. So Yannick Dalmas in front and Bernd Schneider, and yeah, some of the old boys that were quick old boys, and now I'm their age now, so it goes quick. But yeah, I was lucky to walk away from that one, and pretty traumatic times to say the least. First Grand Prix with Stoddy, obviously in the Minardi 02. Huge memories, obviously here to. Yeah, finished my first Grand Prix was one thing, but obviously then to be pulled up onto the podium, I wasn't overly keen, to be honest, to go up there. I was like, no, I don't want to go up there. We've got to do it in our own right, and top three is the only way you can get up there. But they were very, very keen. I think also the crowd were pretty excited, to say the least. So Stoddy was bloody emotional. He was bawling his eyes out, and it was that was a massive, massive day for myself personally, for Stoddy, and everyone that stuck by me, I think, in the whole trip up to Formula One, to have World Championship points in old currency too, top 6, not this easy stuff, top 10 days these days. So it was good stuff. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, Australian flag. I think you know that's been very, very important to me. I think just the origins and my you know, I've been very lucky to grow up there as a country boy in Queanbeyan. And you don't know how lucky you are until you then travel the world and see how privileged I was to grow up in such an environment, great community, sporting spirit. It was little athletics, or Aussie rules, or cricket or tennis, swimming club, all those things. That's the spirit of Australia. So I really enjoyed that upbringing that I had, great family and friends, and yeah. So we enjoyed flying the flag wherever I've gone. I'm clearly Australian, and have been proud to be Australian on my whole journey. I haven't been able to live in Australia, obviously, but that hasn't been possible geographically for my job, but we'll always be proud to be Australian and fly the flag for our country. Yeah, Tassie Challenge, breaking the leg, not very good, to say the least. A couple of good guys in this shot as well, guys that have been there for, unfortunately, from day dot in happier times, but yeah, I was lucky to not have bigger injuries in this one, and good people in rehab, and got it all together. So yeah, first win in Germany, massive day, huge relief, and yeah, to do it on my own terms as well was very important, not to have any luck or attrition through other guys having problems. So yeah, that was a very, very, very special day, and it was great to have my old man there, and Annie and a few people obviously that have been there from the start. So yeah, that was a big relief and a big drought for Australians, obviously winning at that level. You know, AJ, whatever it was, 20, 23, 24 years beforehand. So yeah, it was a big day, to say the least. Same day as my old man, obviously meeting after the victory, which was nice. You know, been there for so many of my races, and yeah, finally, you know, winning at that level was quite a big deal. So yeah, joined a league club that day, and yeah, it was good to have him there. Even though he lost his front tooth the night before, munching through a steak, so that was that's another story. Yeah, so 2010 Turkey. Obviously Sebastian and I got together. Yeah, that wasn't far from ideal for sure. It's the only time I've really made contact with my teammate, and it was very high speed. The two McLaren drivers are in the background with a big smile on their face. It was a high quality Grand Prix, actually, up until that point. Very, very high paced, and you know, held Lewis out early for a long period of time, and then Seb was there as well. So yeah, bit of feedback from the boss after that one. I mean, the real big boss, Dietrich, and yeah, we're in the doghouse for a while. Sebastian also, you know, that was the start of a tricky relationship for us, obviously, and yeah, I think he also rolled off the brakes when he saw me in the distance. He rolled off the brakes to try and give me another shove at the end, but he just missed me, and thank God I had to repair this front wing and went on to get third place. So that was Turkey 10. Yeah, there's Seb at his peak probably. Yeah, it was. Yeah, he was colossal, obviously, in that car, and he loved the Pirelli tyres in that generation. And yeah, I mean, fair play to him. He drove a lot of awesome races. He was particularly strong qualifying, and yeah, it wasn't nice to see that at the time. But obviously now I'm a bit older, and yeah, there's obviously a lot of respect between us. And he's going through his little bit of pain now, obviously, in the red car, and finding his feet and finding the whole way. But yeah, he certainly did a lot of dominating at that time, and yeah, he also put a lot of work in, broke his balls, and he was a real grafter and massive work ethic. So yeah, actually learned quite a bit off him as well, to say the least. So Annie, yeah, incredible journey with her. She's always been in my corner, so loyal. We've been through so much together. Incredible woman, and yeah, so we've got some great times together now in the future, and yeah, look forward to those days. So yeah, so it's been going. It looks like it's Malaysia, I think, but she never really enjoyed the paddock too much. But she's come to the last race here just for one day, and she prefers the donkeys and having a log fire at home and just chilling out behind the scenes. But we'll have plenty of time for that later. John McGuinness, TT legend, good mate. Yeah, absolutely top bloke, and been there a lot of times, and was in touch with John yesterday, so a lot of time for John. Janis Kurok is a Greek god, absolute freak. That's the mental toughness right there. Porsche, fantastic future, amazing, best sports car brand in the world, and honoured to be working with them in the future. So, and there's my mates at the end. So, thanks guys.